Tip-off goes to Houston. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Prez in at the 3. Harden out there with Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Anderson in at the power forward. Young in the corner. And Young just drilling the 3 there. Nice look.
And that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Parker dishes to Leonard. Chalk up 2 there.
And the commitment to seizing every scoring opportunity. Leonard outworking and out hustling people inside.
Harden kicks to Prez. Back to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. And a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
Gasol passes to Parker. Aldridge dishes to Parker. Green, the screen. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. It's rebounded by Houston. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Nearly flawless offensively from start to finish there, and really just an impressive win.
You want to talk about a game plan working to perfection. Just take a look at that game. They were lethal at the offensive end.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Presidential pardon.
And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a 5-point game. To the paint. That shot off. Good work defensively by Harden. Rockets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Anderson the screen. Tries it from the top of the key. Prez, no good. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to Atlanta.
Just not a disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of silly fouls hurt them throughout.
Yeah, a performance that gives the coach the gray hair syndrome. So many of those fouls weren't the hard, aggressive variety. Unnecessary and brainless plays really hurt them in that one.
Rockets leading by 3. Anderson passes to Prez. Anderson the screen. Young in the corner. And another 3 for Houston.
Man, the offense looks sharp tonight, beginning the game 4 of 5. No easy task against this defense, but they've done it.
Aldridge kicks to Parker. To the wing on the left. Fades back. It's good.
And the defense can only do so much. Gasol knows he can get his shot up over anyone in this league.
Prez dishes to Young. There's the pick. Elbow shot is on the way. Gasol with the rebound.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Well, that happens sometimes. The ball just does not go down. But I'll tell you what, he'll take that shot every time.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio retained possession. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Aldridge. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, at 7 feet tall and a 7'5" wingspan, Aldridge usually gets a clean shot off inside or gets fouled. Not your typical big man free throws there. He's lights out.
Harden kicks to Anderson. Harden against Green. Now here's Prez. Tight defense on him, and he can't jam it through. Gasol kicks to Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 6 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And I don't know what you're going to do there. I mean, if you're the defender and Aldridge with his height and wingspan is going to shoot over you or around you, just take a guess.
And the call will be against Prez. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Aldridge a screen. Parker kicks to Green. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm. Just remarkable vision. Young is so talented at spotting the open man.
Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Aldridge with a screen on Young. There's Parker with the three. Knocks down the three ball. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Prez. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Great concentration from Prez, remaining calm and hitting the shot despite getting roughed up just a little bit.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. For San Antonio, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls for LaMarcus. Houston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, Leonard and Aldridge, the 2 stars at the 3 and the 4. Murray out there with Green, and it's West in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Clippers was tremendous. He ended up with 62 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also finished with a season high in rebounds. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Yeah, I'm with Greg here. It could go either way, maybe a flip of the coin, whether he's exhausted or invigorated after that last performance. We'll see.
Harden can't hit. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside Leonard. He dishes it to Aldridge. Shot, high post, and it goes down 2 points. Aldridge has got 12.
Yeah, he can have this kind of output, putting on a one-man show. Aldridge scoring whenever he wants.
They set the screen. Prez loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Murray kicks to Green, fires for 3. The rebound by Anderson. Rockets trail by 4 to the inside, and the dunk by Capella.
And with Prez, you get it all. Outstanding passes to his guys who have clean looks at the basket.
Outside Leonard. There's the dish to Murray. Green, the screen. Here's Leonard, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Rockets have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Harden the pass to Capella. Now here's Prez, guarded by Green. Prez with the bucket.
And Prez is just great at getting his shot over the top of defenders. Even with good defense, he connects.
Murray with it. We saw him with 10 points last game. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Especially in a game that is this close, every possession counting. That was just one side wanting it more than the other.
Pass to Murray. There's a good screen. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Prez. 4 on the clock. West. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
And this is where he's becoming so dangerous. Everyone's playing Kawhi to shoot. Instead, he flips the switch, sets up his teammates, lights out.
They get it again. Anderson dishes to Prez. Anderson, a screen on Green. Fires the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Leonard's got his third rebound tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now Prez is coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Second chance shot, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
The Rockets shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
The Spurs making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Here's Murray. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Outside Leonard, expanding his range, hits the three-point bomb. Leonard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
Well, a good first quarter, good second. This could be a big night.
Looking to end his cold spell. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's just beautiful. Prez using his incredible body to draw contact on these interior shots. Has he been working out?
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Anderson has it in the corner. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Leonard. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And the dunk by Capella.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now, in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends. And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside Leonard. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. Houston moving it around. And here is Prez. He's got 16. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Young. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
Dishes it to Aldridge. Now here's Murray. Pass to Smith. Murray kicks to Aldridge. Yep, that one goes. Aldridge has got 18 points.
All right, now he's putting on the clinic.
All right, bring it in. Let's talk, gentlemen. We've had our chances on offense, but we need to start capitalizing on it. All right, I want us taking advantage of this offensive middling
To them, he is making them pay.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Houston also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Capella. Mike Scott comes in for Anderson. And it's Gordon in for James Harden. Prez, no good. And the call will be against Prez. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And we finished one half of basketball. Rockets ahead, leading by 6. And now let's catch up.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. We have to stop Parker.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
And the approach in that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
Yeah, every drive has been decisive, and defenders just not keeping up with them. They are having the fouling.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kevin McHale. Prez, he's in at small forward. Anderson is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Harden, and it's Young in at the point guard position.
So many tricks up his sleeve. Aldridge is one of those highly skilled vets who knows how to get to the free throw line.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Harden the pass to Prez. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight. Nice release there from Prez to knock down the triple.
I love his form. I mean, it's so repeatable and clean in terms of the release. Just great stuff from Prez.
And it's Leonard missing.
You know, looking at his release and his form, it just seems like something is off, and it's affecting both his shot and, at this point, his confidence.
Prez dishes to Harden. Here's Prez. He's got 19. Anderson, a screen on Aldridge. The 3. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, that's what he's capable of doing right there. Aldridge with the great length and just enough bulk to absorb that hit and earn the N1.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Well, coaches always tell you, if you take a chance, you better get it.
Good on the 3-point shot.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Aldridge a screen. Outside Leonard. Fires from the wing. Jump shot is good. 6 points for Pau Gasol. Rockets leading by 7. Prez with the ball. 22 points for him. Young passes to Prez. Inside, tries to save it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Harden.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Got a piece of it, and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
I mean, there's not a lot of reasons for a turnover, but there's certainly not one there, just a lapse of judgment.
Kicks to Gasol. 14 feet away. That shot misses. And Houston the other way now. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
Rockets leading by 7. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And the call will be against Prez. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Parker outside. Right side Gasol. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Prez dishes to Anderson. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Anderson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
Well, Ryan Anderson in catch-and-shoot game is a great option. The D has no way to react when Anderson uses that quick release.
Right wing. Here's Gasol. Here's Leonard, who's back up. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. We're getting full contributions from him right now.
Murray's checked in for Green. Harden kicks to Prez. Anderson with the screen for Prez. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Prez has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, wonderful job by Prez there. Really cutting through the defense. Just awesome at making the right call in these pick and rolls.
Leonard, that's for 2. They get the rebound. Aldridge. The shot, no good.
He's certainly a threat to finish those opportunities with some style and flair, but the defense did a simply outstanding job preventing that from happening.
Leonard with the steal. Tries it from 19. And it's Leonard again missing.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
Prez. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Spurs trail by 8. Parker outside. There's the pick. The feed now to Gasol. Fades and shoots. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Look, if they want any shot at winning this game, he has to be better out there.
And he could be the guy.
San Antonio also making some changes. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Gasol. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Tony Parker. Houston with a big group substitution here. Splitter is checked in for Capella. Jermichael Green comes in for Ryan Anderson. Prez is checked in for James Harden. And Gordon subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Shot clock at 3. Goes up on the high post. And the shot falls short this time. Rockets leading by 11. Now Prez. 24 points for him. At the elbow, Green. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Anderson. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Here's Splitter. The shot missing. Excellent defense there from Smith. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Nobody near Leonard. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, at a time when threes and dunks are the toast of the league, Leonard showing that strong mid-range game can be just as valuable.
The kick out to Young. Gordon the pass to Splitter. Connects on the 9-footer. Here's Murray. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
That's an efficient trip down the floor for them, able to finish in tight.
Green, the screen. Prez dishes to Young. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Murray kicks it to West. Down low. Here's Smith. Prez with the rebound.
Well, he has more than enough strength to fight through the D and convert that one. I'm surprised he came up short there.
And the basket is good.
And the avalanche has begun. Whenever Prez gets rolling, he is so hard to stop.
And Anderson gets it to go.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. The second half of the season has seen a ton of assists from this group of players who are the top passers since the All-Star break. Prez, number 1.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Lee's checked in for West. Green comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Parker subbed in for Murray. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Rockets. They are the favorite right now to lock up the number 1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And checking out San Antonio, they find themselves in 6th place.
And when I look at San Antonio, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Rockets leading by 8. Young in the corner. The three-pointer no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
It's stolen by Green. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's in there. Anderson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
And here is Prez. He's got 27. Scott with a screen on Anderson. Young in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got 9 points.
And really, Young is very...
A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his...
Everybody got to rotate, rebound.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Houston in the lead. Parker and Green, the tried and tested backcourt. David Lee is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Scott. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Houston making a switch. Anderson's checked in. The Spurs shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Parker kicks to Anderson. Back to Parker. Over in the corner, Green. It's stolen by Capella. Young passes to Anderson. There's the pick. Prez dishes to Capella.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Spurs trail by 10. To the inside. It's tipped. Lee and Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's Aldridge. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there. Rockets leading by 8. Harden kicks to Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
That's just great basketball. Young is extraordinary at distributing the rock to his teammate.
Pau Gasol's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Anderson, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 5th assist in this one.
Not a stellar first half, but he's become an absolute machine scoring the ball in the second.
Anderson the screen. Here's Prez, hangs, and he sinks the layup. Prez has got the lead up to 11 now for Houston.
Really fantastic decision by Prez there, charging into the lane and then nailing the high percentage shot.
And they'll keep possession. Here's Aldridge, the putback. Tries yet again. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Prez kicks to Capella. Young with no one around. Drills it from outside. And the Rockets lead by 14.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Outside, Green. 8 feet away. It's Gasol missing.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
This is one of those slumps that you'll just probably want to shoot your way out of.
Prez with the ball. He's against Anderson. Prez, no good. And Parker, here we go. Anderson wide open. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, maybe the shot selection in the first half took him out of a rhythm, but in the second half, he's making everything.
Anderson the screen. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, some toughness shown by Prez there, taking the contact well on his way up to the shot.
The Spurs making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Spurs trail by 14.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it. Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep...
David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
I mean, he was great in his last game. Clearly, he has not lost that love and feeling.
You can see the focus there. His desire is evident. All hugs and kisses right now.
There's the screen. Prez passes to Capella. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Well, he is a huge reason why they have this lead.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's Parker. Outside Leonard. Wide open. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Leonard's got 22 points.
Just one of those insane nights for Leonard, putting on a one-man show offensively.
Houston leading by 12. Here's Prez. Passes it to Young. The three from Anderson. Hits the three-point bomb.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Parker outside. Gasol setting the pick for Parker. To the middle. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And that's now 25 points for Aldridge. Houston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now here's Prez. He's covered by Leonard. And finished off by Prez.
Love seeing Prez rise up for the jam. Just terrific at finishing those opportunities. Real strength of his.
Aldridge with a screen on Young. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Prez. Prez has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Young with the basket on the assist from Prez. And the Rockets lead by 17.
Really led his teammate there. Never once did he have to break his stride or momentum.
Parker kicks to Gasol. And that one's on target from the wing.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Anderson the screen. Leonard with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now from 17 feet out. It's rebounded by Houston.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 16. To the inside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Young. San Antonio with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Feeds to Parker. And there's the 3-second violation.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Just the teeniest loss of focus. Sometimes that can undo all the hard work the team's put in.
There's a screen. Prez dishes to Capella, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
Gasol kicks to Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Leonard's got 11 points here in just the second half. Rockets leading by 16. Prez with the ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. Now here's Prez. He's covered closely. Young in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Capella the pass to Prez. And finished off by Prez.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Now Parker. He kicks it to Leonard. It's stolen by Prez. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. Takes the three. Poked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Spurs trail by 18. And here is Parker. Now the pass to Aldridge. The dish to Leonard. He feeds it to Aldridge. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Prez has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Leonard with the steal. On the wing, Green. Outside Aldridge. The three from Leonard. No good on that one. And the Rockets take it the other way.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half, but they're still daring him to shoot, and he can't make them pay for it.
Here's Prez. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Prez has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Man, he is scoring in so many ways right now. The versatility on the offensive end really helping out his squad.
Pass to Gasol. All alone. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. The offensive rebound, Anderson. Nice D from Aldridge.
Too ambitious of him there, guys. He tried to be a one-man wrecking ball instead of looking to kick the ball out for the better shot opportunity.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Harden dishes to Prez. From deep. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Perfect positioning, and you know he will knock that look down more times than not. Just didn't connect there.
Parker kicks to Gasol. He dishes it to Leonard. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Young passes to Prez. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Yeah, buckling down on.
That's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they will.
Spurs trail by 20. Now here's Parker. Gasol kicks to Parker. Dishes it to Aldridge. From the low block, and good that time. Aldridge has got 27 points. Houston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Anderson, a screen on Leonard. To the paint. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Some pretty great shot selection from Anderson on that play. The D doesn't want him to get a clean look at the basket at all.
And both free throws good for Anderson. The Spurs shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Aldridge kicks to Leonard. That one good for 2. Leonard's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He really can time those perfectly. What an assist.
Anderson the screen. Pass to Capella. Kicks to Prez. Anderson, a screen on Leonard. Clock at 6. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Prez.
I don't think there was a player tonight that impacted the game more than he did. Not just in scoring the ball, but in other areas, just operating at a level that nobody else on the court even got close to. And he has a triple-double to show for it. Impressive.
To the wing on the left. Beverly dishes to Prez. Back to Beverly. Here's Splitter. And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 18.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And that's the thing. When you go on the road, 2 things can happen. Either the environment can affect you, or you can affect the environment. They chose the latter. Beautiful entry feed right where his teammate could do something with it.
It's stolen by Stauskas. The feed to Murray. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.